Reapers were being produced, only now just cutting them for that Marine production, and these Reapers are basically worthless. Needs to send them to the opponent base, going to take out this SCV brooding the missile turret. This is really bad news for RedArchon. This could be one of the tournament absolute favourites coming into PSI Storm tournament, going out here because he just has no answer to these mutas, can't get these turrets online, expansion's denied, these Reapers are backing and forthing here. RedArchon looks a little bit lost, so by not panicking, Adro might just take this game right here, unless he can get one turret's come online, but these production buildings are still at risk. Needs to start targeting these really vulnerable add-ons, which can just slow Terran down so much. Lifting up the factory, going to throw a starport onto the reactor there. Not sure why he's going to cut this harass, just going to be pulling it back. And in the previous two games, Adro's muta harass was really solid. So I expect right now to be the same. Going to finish off this turret. The production building's once again vulnerable. Not enough Marines to deal with this mutas. Doing some damage. One in the red, one going down, but it's just not enough mutas. Still able to constantly harass. More mutas coming in. Expansion's up for Adro, and right now he's just constantly harassing. I don't like the fact RedArchon left these Reapers in his base. Should have pulled them into Adro's main to try and pull some of these mutas off. Still not establishing control of his base. He's basically piecemeal spawning Marines right now, and RedArchon is in so much trouble. He's just going to have to continue to pump these Marines, but now we've got Zerglings coming in the front. Can't deal with that either. Finally, we're seeing these Reapers coming in the main. Muta's still harassing, trying to stay away from this missile turret. Reapers hitting the main, running into this solitary Queen. They have that Nitro upgrade, just shredding that Queen really fast. Looking like they're going to be able to take out a lot of drones. This is what RedArchon should have done a lot earlier. Forced to pull these Zerglings back while there's just the Zerglings going to town, hitting the SCV line, going to be able to take out this Marine and that Mule, while these Reapers continuing to fall back. Unfortunately for RedArchon, he lost a lot to that drone control there, and now these mutas going to burn down another barracks, just going to cut the amount of Marines coming out, and now there's a bunch of Zerglings in the SCV line. Vikings finally starting to come out. Even one medevac, that's a mistake. And finally, two cancels on that medevac. Another mistake there by RedArchon. He's obviously panicking and unsettled now. There's so many mutas in his base, he doesn't really have an answer. Needs these Vikings to try and deal with it. Needs to use SCVs to repair them. But Adro is just pulling them back, sending the Zerglings in, trying to force these Vikings to land again. They are forced to land, surrounded by Zerglings. Nice round by Adro, lifting off, but then they're caught in the mutifier. Gonna lose them. Still ignoring this missile turret while the Zerglings go to town on RedArchon. This could be the dramatic drop of RedArchon into the losers bracket. This is double elimination, so he won't be gone from the tournament completely. But Adro's just been playing so solid and has not panicked in the face of that bunker contain. And RedArchon valiantly trying to stay alive, but his losses are just so substantial. We even have Zerglings and mutas being rallied in here. They're not doing anything. Now they're joining the fray, and looking like RedArchon is in huge trouble. He's just stubbornly refusing to go down, even throwing down a bunker. I don't think Adro is going to let that get built. Trying to take out this tech lab, which is going to slow the production, but it doesn't matter. The minerals and the gas production is basically nothing right now. And there's more mutas, more Zerglings coming into his base, and RedArchon, props to him for continuing to try and stay in it. This missile turret has been alive for so long. He could have just taken that out with Zerglings, but trying to repair this valiant Viking that has 13 kills, 14 kills now. This is the hero Viking right here. It's the last stand with a bunch of SCVs, even the Mule trying to repair it. Up to 17 kills. It's the hero Viking, but the hero Viking goes down. It's not enough. Unfortunately, this is not Warcraft 3 where some ridiculous hero unit is going to save you. And that's the GG from RedArchon. And Adro takes the series really quickly. So I'm actually very impressed with Adro for not panicking and just going one base muta against that bunker contain. And I feel RedArchon's biggest mistake was leaving those Reapers just sitting there. He had a huge amount of Reapers, over 10 Reapers and more in production, and he just sat them there taking muta damage when he should have sent them to the main to try and drag these mutas and then get turrets up and play himself back into it. But props to Adro, he's a lot more aggressive this time, and he played really well. So he progresses, and Adro is going on in the tournament, whereas RedArchon falls to the losers bracket and has to contend there. So that's a wrap.